So this paragraph 6D1, measuring the center and spread of a list of data. So here we're going to be looking at some words like median, mode, mean, and range. Have we seen these words before?
Yeah.
Yes, we've seen them before. Now, median is the value in the middle. Yes, so basically when we have an odd number of things, then basically we have something like 1, 2, 3 things, then the median is going to be in the middle. So the median is going to be here. But if you have an even number of things, then does anyone remember what happens if we have an even number of things for the median? Does this ring a bell at all from previous years? No. Yes? So the median in these cases will be the average of the two numbers. So the median will be the average of the two middle numbers. This is when we have an even number of things. Anyway, we will get to it in a second. Then the mode. The mode is the easiest one out of all of them. The mode is the... Yes, exactly. The mode is the most common one. The most common. So mode rhymes with most. So the most frequent one. It kind of does. Middle, median, median, middle, mode, most. Kind of does. The mean is what? What is another word for mean? Average, exactly. So mean is basically the average of all the numbers there. So you add them all up and divide by how many things you've got. And then finally, we have a word which is the range. Now the range is equal to the largest value minus the smallest one. So range, we can write it down as max minus min. Moving on to an example. Okay, so this is the data set. Here it is. Now they're saying find the median, find the mean, and what we can also do is actually find the range and mode. I don't see why not. Okay, so let's do it all. Let's start with a bonus question, I suppose, which is the one I just mentioned. The mode. Which one of the numbers it would be the mode here in this case?
8 or 6.
8 or 6. Excellent. Now, which one appears most? Is it 8 or 6? Both. So, what is the mode? Yes, exactly. In this case, we have two modes, actually. It would be 6 and 8, because they both appear more times than everything else, but they both appear an equal amount of times. The 5 and 9, they appear fewer times than this. So, the mode is normally the one that appears the most times. But here, these two appear the most times, both of them. So, they are both the mode. They are both modes. Now, moving on to finding the range. This is a bonus question, right? I haven't, the textbook hasn't asked this, but now I'm asking you. The range is normally the largest value minus the smallest value.
5.
The largest value is
10.
10. So we do 10 minus, what is the smallest value?
5.
5. So 10 minus 5?
5.
It's 5. So the range is how far we go from one to the other, from all the way. Okay, let's go ahead and follow this again together. What was the range? The range is given by what formula? It's maximum minus minimum. So the range is always going to be the maximum minus the minimum. Now, what was the maximum?
10.
Can you see it's 10? And you take away the smallest one, which was a 5. So now, if you take this away, you can see the range is 5. So far, so good? Yeah? Okay, good. The median now. For the median, what we have to do is put them in order before we do anything else. So, median, very important. Median, we put them in order first. So, we put them in ascending order. Who remembers what ascending means? Excellent. Going up, smallest to largest. So we put them in this order. So let's go ahead and see how we can write this dot plot into smallest to largest as a list, basically. We will change this to a list. So basically, what would be the first number here if we write them down as a list? The first number is 5. 5 is the first number here. Yeah, but what I'll do is I'll write them down in order to show you exactly what the middle value is, right? Just so we can see exactly what the middle value is here. And then how many 6s have we got? So we'll write down 6, 6, 6, 6. What about the 7? So 7, 7, 7. What about the 8s? 8, 8, 8, and 8. Then we've got 9, and then the next one. How many 10s? Here. 2. So 10, 10. Now, this is everything written in ascending order. Now, let's find the middle thing. Do you know the trick to find the middle thing? Yes, exactly. What am I saying? So let's look at the trick. The trick is to cross out one from the left, one from the right. So cross out from left and right. Okay, so one from the left and one from the right. The 5 and the 10 go. Now we'll keep going. 6 and 10 gone. Then 6 and 9 is gone. Then we've got 6 and 8, then 6 and 8, then 7 and 8, and then 7 and 8. So what is the median? Exactly. So the one in the middle is the median. So the median is 7. Okay. So how do we find the median? We always put them in order from smallest to largest, and then we cross out from left and right until we see what's in the middle. If there's one number in the middle, that is the median. If there's two numbers in the middle, not exactly, you're thinking of the mode. If I had a 7 and an 8, then I would add them and divide by 2. Or if you like, if we had 7 and 8 in the middle, then we would have median is equal to 7.5. So it would be the number between them, if you like. Or if you like, it's them added up divided by 2. Or if you like, it's the average of the two numbers in the middle. Now, finally, let's go to the mean. What is the mean? Is it? That would be a meme, but this is a mean. Okay. Girls, you're right. Come on, let's face the front. Let's do it. Mean? Yes. What do we do for the mean? Average. Yes. How do you calculate it? The mean is equal to the sum divided by number of things. Now, how do we get the sum? You add them all up. So we can put... We need to add them all up. We need to add 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. All right. No. That's not the way to do it. So for the mean, we add them all up. Let's add them all up and divide by how many we've got. So basically we do 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus blah, 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 all the way up to 10. We add them all up. Now, how many have we got? Yes, absolutely, we can use it. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things. So we will use our calculator to add these numbers up and divide by 15. So feel free to use a calculator for this, guys. Totally fine. Now, what is this going to be? Apparently, if you work it out, you get 111 divided by 15. And that is equal to 7.4. So this was the mean. By 15 here, because there's 15 little dots, 15 numbers. Yeah. Face it from, turn around. Yes. All right. So this is the idea. Yes, you add them all up and divide by 15 because there are 15 numbers. In another question, you would have a different amount of things. That's it. Yes. All right. So this was an example of a bit of everything. Now, here this is a slightly more tricky question somebody might ask you. So they're saying we have 7 values with a mean of 9. So let me show you what they're saying. You've got 7 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're saying these 7 values, they have a mean equal to 9. So let me actually use a different box here. They're saying the mean is 9. Place the problem and stop chatting. Thank you. This one? The previous one? I'll be happy to double check that in a bit, but leave it for now. Thank you. Mean is equal to 9 means this. They said, listen up guys, listen up. Face the front, face the front. This is a tricky question. I'm going to make a note here. This is a tricky question. I want everyone in this together with me, okay? They're saying, if the mean, the average is 9, find the sum. They're saying, what is the sum? If you add them all up, what do you get? But you don't know any of the numbers. We don't know the numbers at all. Help me out with this one. What does the mean is equal to 9? What does it mean? How would you get the mean of these numbers? How many numbers? Yes. Yes, exactly. How many things have we got here? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm saying to find the mean, what do? I add them. Let's call it the sum. And I divide by how many things? By 7. And this is equal to 9. If I add them all up and divide by 7, because there are 7 things, that would be 9. Exactly, that's it. How do I know I need to add and divide by 7? It's a mean. They gave you that the mean is equal to 9. This is given. The question said, I'm giving you 7 values. The mean of these values is 9. Okay, so I'm saying, I don't know the values, but I know there's 7 values, right? 7 little asterisks here, right? So I know if I add these 7 and divide by 7, the answer is going to be 9 because they gave that to me. They gave it in the question. There you go. You see this? That's what it's saying. Yeah. Hold on a second. It's not 7 divided by 7. This could be a million. This could be a billion. This could be 13. This could be 52. This could be 2 trillion. This could be 17.7. And this could be 29. We don't know what the numbers are. That's why I put asterisks. But what we do know is if we add these 7 asterisks up, we call that a sum. The sum, whatever we got, divided by how many things we've got. Now we've got 7 things. So the sum. Not yet. The mean. Exactly.
Which means that we have 7 values, which are 7 like asterisks.
Which we don't know. Yes.
And we don't know what they are.
Yes.
So we cannot know the sum.
So now
we cannot know the sum of those.
we can.
So we know that we have 7 values.
Yes.
So if we know that the mean is 9, that means that we have sum over 7 equals 9.
Yes.
So we have to divide the sum by 7.
Yes. And now from this, can we find the sum in one step? It's gonna be 9 times 7. 9 times 7 is 63. Exactly. So sum is 63.
So then individually, basically each one of them has a number that together they equal 63.
Exactly. That's it. If we add them all up, we get 63. But we don't know how much each of them is, and we'll never know. All right. Okay, so this is the idea. Yes. Yes. Coming back, we cross out from the left and right until we find the thing in the middle. No, it's both at the right and left at the same time. So cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out until you get to the middle. Let's just get started here. All right, good luck, guys.